All right. I think I did. See if people will trickle in at all. What's up? All right. Guess now it's 6 o'clock, so people will just keep trickling in. That'll be what it is. My name's Taylor Goldsmith. I sing in a band called Dawes, and Filson invited me to come play a bunch of songs for you guys, which I'm honored to do. I'm in my living room by the piano. Not gonna play the piano though. Couldn't get the right angle for it, and these are guitar songs. At some point, my wife's gonna probably walk through the door, and the dogs are gonna go ape shit. So that's just gonna be what happens. She's dropping off some groceries for some family, so hopefully it's like right in between songs or something. We'll see. But just giving you a warning now. And there's a good chance you'll hear cats. I can't promise you that, but it's highly likely. All right. Because I'm bored, I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to play a song from each album in order, as the first 6 at least. So this song's called That Western Skyline, off our first record called North Hills. Oh, I'd like to let you know that I do not feel welcome, or the birds, the trees, the falling snow. They were not made for me. And though this is where her heart resides, we met in California. She saw city's promise reaching through my eyes, so she turned herself away. How I curse that western skyline, and yet I thanked it for my start. But oh, Lou, no, my dreams did not come true. No, they only came apart. So I followed her here to Birmingham, where the soil is so much richer. And though my aching pride might guide my hand, she did not ask for me to come. So now I wait for her all through the day, as if I wait for her surrender. And every time I get her to look my way, she says I'm not where I belong. But I watch her father preach on Sundays. I know the hymnals are song by heart, but oh, Lou, no, my dreams did not come true. No, they only came apart. Oh, oh, the snowfall this time of year, the snow of Birmingham is used to. I get the feeling that I brought it here, so now I'm taking it away. So let's share one more drink together before I go reload my card. But oh, Lou, no, my dreams did not come true. No, they only came apart. All right. My dog over there is he decided he's going to lick all his paws, so I hope you guys didn't hear that. He's done now. For now. You still wear your hair to your shoulder. You still look like a Friday night. You're still caught somewhere between the plans and the dreams, so that neither end up turning out right. And I myself feel a few moments older when I learned that love is not as simple as I thought, and it starts to feel more real, and the wounds all start to heal, whether I want them to or not. So tell me why you think I should forgive what you did, and I will wait. Chorus. Tell me why you think I should forgive what you did. I try hard to understand, 'cause you broke the quick giving heart of a kid, but you're now coming back to a man. means a lot that you would come here to speak to me. And I'm gonna listen in the ways that I never could before. I'll catch that pause between each word, and once your presentation's heard, well, then I will need to show you through the door. Because some people were just meant to be a memory, to be called upon to remind us how we change. The way the scattered and the busy bright lights of a city might look off at a distant mountain range. And the guy you know is someone that I work hard at keeping hid, and he is very good at sticking to the plan. 'Cause you broke the quick giving heart of a kid, but you're now coming back to a man. Now I might think of you more often than I am willing to admit, but I can't show every card I'm holding in my hand. 'Cause you broke the quick giving heart of a kid, but you're now coming back to a man. You still wear your hair to your shoulder, you still look like a Friday night. You're still caught somewhere between the plans and the dreams, so that neither end up turning out right. All these comments flying by, it's like I want to engage, but I start forgetting the lyrics as you just experienced. This next song, so we're on the third record now, for all the nerds out there that give a shit about that sort of thing. Like myself. This song's called Bear Witness. It's a song from the perspective of someone sitting in a hospital talking to their kid, their adult kid, old person. Sounds kind of rough, but it's not as sad as it sounds. I thought maybe it could be a nice song for what's on everybody's mind. You can put them on the counter, there with all the other flowers, and help me figure out how to turn off this TV. I'm glad you made the visit, and if you think you got a minute, you should sit and talk till it's time to leave. Is my granddaughter Ruthie still working at the movies? Does she still let all her boyfriends in for free? Does she still stare out of the front door while she's serving people popcorn and talk about how nice today was supposed to be? Oh, that's the love that I came to bear witness to. Oh, Did you notice walking over at the house down at the corner? There's a dog behind a window that doesn't move. I've seen him staring through the mornings, seen him staring through the evenings, as if time stops till his master's in the room. Oh, and that's the love that I came to bear witness to. And the love I'm taking with me when I go. When I go. Some nights get worse than others, and I start thinking about your mother, and she's here with me, far as I could tell, as if the world revealed its secret, and it's asking me to keep it, like a kid that hears the ocean in a shell. That's the love that I came to bear witness to. Oh, and the love I'm taking with me when I go. The love I'm taking with me when I go. The love I'm taking with me when I go. She went from table manners to tunnel vision to premature farewells, with a restlessness reserved for those who believe in themselves. She thought the world was hers, so she made sure it bent beneath her will. She was as new and as ancient as the solar paneled hills. She was certain she could take this town by storm. The wonder of sound and light seeking its form. But somewhere along the way, the dots didn't all connect. The promise became regret. Somewhere along the way, the running just lost its fun. Happens to everyone somewhere along the way. Somewhere along the way. She was my lullaby personified, my vision in the mist. But her contacts were all promoters and some downtown therapists. The 5 a.m.s, the worried friends, the parting of her lips, but I needed to witness someone wrestle with what it means to just exist. How her only plan in life was getting lost. How she took me to the edge and made me watch. But somewhere along the way, the dream and some circumstance continue their tortured dance. Somewhere along the way, she would talk about letting go. I guess I didn't understand. Giving over to the currents that were there since time began. But on a long drive from El Paso to the Pacific Ocean place, I finally found the mirror of the continental drift. But somewhere along the way, I started to smile again. I don't remember when. Somewhere along the way, things will turn out just fine. I know it's true this time. Somewhere along the way, somewhere along the way, all right. So our fifth album was called We're All Gonna Die, which is true. Shouldn't be news to anybody. Oh, it worked out. She's home and she didn't interrupt the song. Couldn't have gone better. The song's called Quitter. In defense of quitting things. Quit talking to God if your prayers don't get answered, or if you don't exactly notice when they do. Quit taking the jobs that rob you of your powers, so you can buy more shit you don't have time to use. Quit hanging around in this air-conditioned town where your life is lived out hunched over your phone. You're gonna have to quit everything until you find one thing you want. Quit living in the past if all you end up doing is practice the apologies that you won't make. Quit filling up your glass if it's mixing and it's churning of the feelings you were trying to escape. Quit committing these sins, then absolving them again, as if it matters when you do or when you don't. You're gonna have to quit everything until you find one thing won't. Quit turning to words and putting pen on paper. If it feels like you're just putting black on white. Quit telling these girls your ideas about forever, when you only plan to know them for the night. Quit wasting my time, because pretty soon you'll find it's the only thing of value that we own. You're gonna have to quit everything until you find one thing you want. Like the world breaks into facts when life itself is swimming through your bones. You're gonna have to quit everything until you find one thing you want. You're gonna have to quit everything until you find one thing you want. All right. All right. This is from our latest record, actually, called Passwords. The song's called "Stay Down." I rewrote the lyrics and did a little ditty on our Instagram called "Stay Home." It was worth it for one time to be performed once. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna do it again. It was funny, and now it's not funny anymore. I mean, whatever. But it's on our screen if you want to see it. Meet gelatos in the afternoon, lie on the couch in a rented room, watching Jeopardy without the sound. It's easy to stay down. Quick mistakes and long goodbyes, horrible truths and necessary lies. I caught a train that was backwards bound. It's easy to stay down. Stay down till your mind has been cleared and your trail can't be found. Stay down with your eye to the sky and your ear to the ground. Down by the pool with all my brand new friends, rewriting letters that I'll never send, declining invitations into town. It's easy to stay down. Slowly admit that you have had your fun. The girl you loved in every word you sung, all the profane that you thought profound. time now to stay down. Stay down till the smoke has been cleared and your name can't be found. Stay down with your head in the clouds and your eyes on the ground. Feel the sting of the final blow. What could have been, you don't care or know. Don't try to go another round. Stay down. All right. Wow. Way out of tune. So, I can play you a new song now. I've been enjoying doing that with some of these things. But this is one that I have not played. The song's called Between the Zero and the One. When they sat down at the Ouija board, he could feel her fingers move, trying to find their future with her hands. Turned into the spirit world, looking for some cosmic clue in a language that they both might understand. But she wasn't looking for a remedy. She knew she'd break his heart. She just wanted to go quietly and see it written in the stars. But it all comes out eventually, no matter how hard you resist. That might be a harsh reality, but that's the only kind there is. It's not the whisper in your ear, it's not the banging of the drum. It's not the person that you were, it's not the person you become. It's not where you're headed to, and it's not where you're coming from. The only life you're gonna live is out between the zero and the one. Out between the zero and the one. When she shuffled all the tarot cards, he could see her stack the deck, but still turned up the tower and the moon, which she even tried to disregard and clutched that crystal round her neck, while they both felt her presence leave the room. And he finally saw the difference between her history and her past. How she's been looking for deliverance from something she will never grasp. She even had the nerve to tell him that she tried hard as she could. It's like she never even loved him as much as the reasons why she should. It's not the whisper in your ear, it's not the banging of the drum. It's not the person that you were, it's not the person you become. It's not where you're headed to, and it's not where you're coming from. The only life you're gonna live is out between the zero and the one. Out How between the 0 and the 1? How between the 0 and the 1? So she'll mistake these superstitions for the excuses that she needs to keep explaining her condition to the few friends she can keep. But don't give them another thought. There's no need for us to dwell. They are fine and they are not, just like everybody else. Like everybody else. It's not the whisper in your ear, it's not the banging of the drum, it's not the person that you were, it's not the person you become. It's not where you're headed to, and it's not where you're coming from. The only life you're gonna live is out between the 0 and the 1. Out between the 0 and the 1. Out between the 0 and the 1. Right on. So that's kind of all, I guess, 7 records, one of which obviously is not out. So we'll get back into things. This song's off our second record. It's called A Little Bit of Everything. With his back against the San Francisco traffic, on the bridge's side, their faces towards the jail, setting out to join a demographic. He hoists his first leg up over the rail. Then a phone call's made and police cars show up quickly, and the sergeant slams his passenger door. He says, "Hey kid, why don't you talk through this with me? Just tell me what you're doing it for." It's a little bit of everything. It's the mountains, it's the fog, it's the news at 6 o'clock, it's the death of my first dog, it's the angels up above me, it's a song that they don't sing, it's a little bit of everything. There's an older man who stands in a buffet line. He is smiling and he's holding out his plate. And the further that he looks back into his timeline, that hard road always led him to today. He's making up for when his bright future just left him. He's making up for the fact that his only son is gone. and letting everything out once his server asks him, have you figured out yet what it is you want? I'll have a little bit of everything, the biscuits and the beans, whatever helps me to forget about these things that brought me to my knees. So pile on those mashed potatoes, and how about an extra chicken wing? 'Cause I'll be having a little bit of everything. Somewhere a pretty girl is writing invitations for her wedding that she has scheduled in the fall. Her man walks in and says, baby, can I make one quick observation? You don't seem to be having any fun at all. She says, well, you can just worry about your groomsmen and your shirt sides, and rest assured that this is making me feel good. I think that love is so much easier than we realize. If you can give yourself to someone, then you should. 'Cause it's a little bit of everything. The way you joke, the way you ache. It's getting up way before you so I could just sit there and watch you as you wake. So on that date in late September, it's not just some stupid little ring. I'm getting a little bit of everything. Oh, it's a little bit of everything. It's the matador in the bowl. It's the suggested daily dosage. It's the red moon when it's full. All these psychics and these doctors, they're all right and they're all wrong. It's like trying to make out every word when they should simply hum along. It's not some message written in the dark or some truth that no one's seen. It's just a little bit of everything. Alright. Make sure I'll use that again. I see my cat staring me down in the distance, ready to just start yelling at me. Hey buddy, you gonna join me? Come on. Here's a spot for you and everything. This is Fig. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh. He might just want to rub his teeth on the legs of the chair. Sorry. Oh, there he is. We call him the editor. We know we're cooking with gas when he shows up. Means he likes it. This song, it's about communication breakdowns. Reminding ourselves, or I guess forgetting how to be patient and compassionate and nice to each other, especially when we need it most. How things can get lost in the noise and we don't want to make time to kind of untie the knot. It's called Crack the Case. I will do your interview, try to explain what I'm going through, give you something to read into in a million different ways. A sick version of telephone starts at the clip of the microphone. A game we thought we had all outgrown, but still everybody plays, ignoring all of the remedies, believing all of the rumors, with their endless database. I want to sit with my enemies and say we should have done this sooner, while I look them in the face. Maybe that would crack the case. I got a friend who's been thinking about finally kicking her husband out. His second lap as a talent scout finally got him caught. While she was throwing out all his clothes, she heard a voice from beyond the throes. Punish him for the life he chose, but forgive the past he did not. It's really hard to hate anyone when you know what they've lived through. And once they've given you a taste, she said, this is for you to overcome, but I will always love you. In her perfect state of grace. Well, maybe that will crack the case. So now that we're through with formalities, what is it you'd like to ask of me? I'll answer open and honestly, whatever that means. Finding out that we occupy somebody else's opposing side, on the banks of some great divide, two versions of a dream. Countless revisions of history trying to tell us the future. Between each commercial break, I want to call off the cavalry, declare no winners or losers, and forgive our shared mistakes. You can pick the time and place. Maybe that will crack the case. All right. Well, I thought I was only got time for one more. I got time for two more. So I'm gonna do another new one. The song's called Still Feel Like a Kid. It's probably the most honest song I've ever written in my life. I just asked my folks not to pay my rent, but I still feel like a kid. I finally learned what NASDAQ meant, but I still feel like a kid. My whole week's booked with dinner plans, but I still feel like a kid. I'm about to be a married man, but I still feel like a kid. Still feel like a kid. Still feel like a kid. I can't stay up past midnight anymore, but I still feel like a kid. There's always part of me that's a little sore, but I still feel like a kid. I got dreams of coaching Little League, but I still feel like a kid. And I bet the day that I turn 83, I will still feel like a kid. A fact I've spent my whole life battling, till I learn to let it go. That was back when I knew everything. Just a few short years ago. I love dancing through a grocery store, 'cause I still feel like a kid. I go 3 times round revolving doors, 'cause I still feel like a kid. I love the music from the ice cream man, 'cause I still feel like a kid. I am a singer in a rock and roll band, 'cause I still feel like a kid. You know, if you can, if this speaks to you, please go there and donate. Here's my last song. It was a pleasure. Taylor Goldsmith, Dawes the band, signing off. See you down the road. Late night drives and hot French fries, and friends around the country, from Charlottesville to good old Santa Fe. When I think of you, you still got on that hat that says let's party. I hope that thing is never thrown away. I hope that life without a chaperone is what you thought it'd be. I hope your brothers El Camino runs forever. I hope the world sees the same person that you always were to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. Now I'm just waking up and I'm not thinking clearly, so don't quote me. With one eye open I'm writing you this song. Ain't it funny how some people pop into your head so easily? 'Cause I haven't seen you in there for so long. I hope that life without a chaperone is what you thought it'd be. I hope your brother's El Camino runs forever. I hope the world sees the same person that you always were to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. May all your favorite bands stay together. Thank you guys. See you soon.